Welcome to Gaming with Nac. I'm continuing on with this. Main idea of this bar is my buffs, my attacks. I've already explained my orders. I'm putting this too because this is going to be more of a tank, so I'm going to want to have that close as far as my being able to pull mobs and all of that. Because later on, I'll get another one, so I'll have two. I'm also putting these close because I'll need these too. Now, I'm not going to be showing every single killing of the mob in this particular thing. It's going to be more of a general hints and tips kind of thing along the way for this particular class. For those that are unfamiliar with it, but you get to see it in action instead of just me talking about it. Because I do already have a character like this, but not a tank version, but I roughly go over this with that one, but I don't go in big detail and show it in action, so. This is more for the people that like watching the character develop as it's, you know what I mean. Oh, there's that boss. Okay, Mr. Boss. You're probably gonna kick my butt, aren't ya? Either that or I'm gonna kick yours, one of the two. Yeah, you're gonna kick mine. In a previous video, I talked about that boss too. No, I can't do that in battle. I got a little careless there. most aggravating part, I will say, about when you first start a character is your mana usually is an issue, and I'm trying to be cheap. I don't want to spend a whole bunch. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm trying to do this one where it's anything I do as far as gear, I'm going to try to do it to where I'm not going to use a different character, so you can see the struggle of getting everything. Because it is not easy to get some of the other gear, so. When I get to that point, when I need to get gear, I will try to find a decent spot and show you the progress of that and all of that. It just depends on what type of character you have and all that, because for this, I'm going to be wanting to pick melees to fight against for that. If you're a magic character, you don't want to do that because you're weak to that. Or if you're a ranger, you want to try to find a ranger that you're fighting against, not a melee, or whatever you're strongest against is what you need to be fighting if you are trying to farm for your gear. There are multiple mobs out there. I remember grinding on one particular that I'm probably going to end up having to grind on. Well, actually, no, that was back before this, but I'll have to find one, and once I do, it's not going to be too hard, but it is going to be a little frustrating. I know that. I know the struggle. This is just part of it right here. And it happens not to be a double drop, so it makes it even worse. Now that guy, you can tell he's got, I know that gear particularly. I've seen it a lot. Well, that's all I have time for right now. Once I start fighting something, I'll show you that.